Top of my head, I think I've probably delivered about over 500.
So I'd say a couple of hundred maybe.
It's definitely well over the 1,000.
I have not got a clue.
It varied so much, I was trying to calculate it, but no joy.
Oh, thousands.
I have 30.
I have no idea. A lot.
I think midwifery chose me. I did my nursing first of all, and then I went to London. There was no jobs here at the time, and so the only jobs available was midwifery training. And I thought, oh, I'll go and do that, and thought it was kind of an add-on to my nursing, and then it just took me.
The trust that women had in the midwife was just like amazing, and I just thought it looked great. And I remember thinking at the time I'd never be able to do that. So then when the opportunity came up and train, and I just took the opportunity, and here I am.
I think I always wanted to do something in that medical field, and initially I thought I might do nursing, and then I think it was one of those programs on the television, One Born Every Minute probably, and I remember thinking that must be so much more uplifting, you know, that you get to be part of basically bringing new humans into the world every single day, and then caring for them and helping women adapt to like this new part of their life. I just thought it just sounded so wonderful and so rewarding.
I love my job as a midwife. I love meeting women from all walks of life.
Definitely getting to know the women and their partners and meeting their baby. Like, it's really, really exciting to be part of their family for that moment.
And you have to work very hard, very quickly to develop a trusting relationship with them. Sometimes they're just arriving in the door from where they've come from, and you've never met them before, they've never met you, but they're trusting you to deliver their baby safely. So it's a huge responsibility, and it's very challenging, but it's again just so rewarding and such a lovely thing to be part of.
You could be my little sister, you could be my niece, you could be my daughter. So I always think you get such pride out of giving them that care, and for them to come back to you and just sort of say, you made a difference. Really, really, you get such a good feeling out of that.
I suppose the most challenging aspect would be the busyness now. Like, there's a huge diversity in people here now in Dublin, and you know, it's about getting to care for everyone. And we're also seeing a lot of people who are, you know, living in hotels now, living in family hubs, living in hostels that have been turned into B&Bs, living in one room with their family to try and, you know, get by, and that's very hard to see people trying to cope, and we just try and support them as much as we can in them situations, you know.
In midwifery, things don't always go the way you'd want them to go, and it is not always a happy outcome at the end, and that happens in labour, and that happens before they come to the hospital. So they are probably the most challenging things. Your role there is to really try and make that time as precious as possible with them and their baby, and I think that can be very challenging because you think about that for days and days.
So some days you feel like you've done an amazing job and that like your life is fulfilled, and then other days you don't feel so good that you haven't been there for the woman the way you should have been because you were so busy or because things didn't go to plan.
You see incredible strength in women who didn't know they had strength. And that's not just women, I mean, just giving birth is such a process, and women find an internal strength they don't think they have. And I suppose part of our role when women are pregnant is to make them aware of the fact that they are strong.
Once you deliver that baby and, you know, they're thanking you, even though really they did it themselves, but it does feel really special. Like, if I deliver a baby, I tend to say happy birthday is the first thing that I say, and that just feels amazing when you really think about it. Like, literally, this is someone's birthday now. It's crazy, but it is. You feel really proud.